Speaking of class, elegance, strength, power, intelligence, ability, agility, just name it, man. This lady has got it. She was one of the housemaids that even signed a deal with, I think it was is a brand that she signed with. I've forgotten what brand it was. But she signed a deal the first 1 or 2 weeks of her eviction. She signed a deal. And now she is influencing and partnering with a car brand. Jeez, this really looks good on her. This is a Changan Motors. She's actually the queen of the moment. There hasn't been anybody who has done a collaboration with a car brand in the season 10 BBNaija. And she's just been the one doing it. She's got all what it takes, really. To think that we know that Faith really do like this lady. I think she's one of the persons that Faith spoke about largely, were like Faith really wanted to get intimate with her. I'm telling you, Faith wanted to get really intimate. I saw a video of both of them talking, and Faith said some words that are unbelievable, and she was like, "What? What did you just say?" And that was the reason why one of the interviews that she had with Ibuka, as soon as she left the house, Ibuka asked her what does she think about Faith, and she said that Faith is a bad boy, like a very bad boy. That people don't know that guy. That guy is a very bad boy, and that's largely because of the way and manner that Faith is vulnerable around her, and Faith says a whole lot to her, because that's how someone who really likes somebody would behave in their presence. But let's not make this video about Faith. Let's talk about Joanna and her winnings. She is influencing for this very beautiful car, and it's just so amazing. So let's go with what she's got to tell us.
It's road to success, but they never said the road would be very easy, did they? Well, that very same passion and same fire is what has led me to this point and gave me the same audacity to walk into the BBNaija house without knowing what to happen coming out of the house. That very same drive is what I have that gives me the audacity to think of the Changan CS35 SUV. The Changan CS35 SUV is not just a car, it's a movement of elegance, of power, an adventure just like me. Every curve of this car shows that comfort and power can coexist. And guess what? Every chapter and every season is a new year. I see how a ride like Changan CS35 could carry that same fire forward.
Oh, here we go.
Because passion got me this far, the Changan CS35 could take me even further with great passion. My name is Joanna Jordan, a reality TV star, a fashion...
Interesting. I love the advert. Very fabulous, very cute, very sweet. These are the kinds of things that you want to see happen, especially when you're out of the house. Not all these buzzwords rubbish that people go about thinking and talking. And it's a huge congratulations to her. And what else can we say regarding this? I don't know if she would be if, for instance, if Faith were to choose someone to date right now, say from the house, not outside, because outside, of course, there's a lot of options as it stands right now. I told you, like, you guys don't know that Faith has so much knit himself into the heart of ladies. Jeez. I can tell you for free, the amount of ladies on Faith's radar, he just needs to just say the word. His analytics are screaming ladies, and he knows it. That's the reason why he's doing contents in relation to ladies. So I'm sure you must have seen the boobs story, the boobs campaign, where he was talking about breast cancer and the need for people to check their breasts, just more like an awareness. And this is more like a part of his plan. He has also said something along those lines when he went to the Afrifa Award wearing a mask with boobs matter. Some persons confuse it for him trying to attract attention to himself, or trying to make a mess of what boys do when they talk about breasts and boobs. but it wasn't to be. Basically, it was just a way to highlight awareness about this. I don't know if we still have these things being discussed, whether it's in our schools or even on the radio or TV. You hardly see and hear these things. I mean, truth be told, nobody ever tries to say it and say it very well. And even amongst the housemates, since they came out of the house, if you look at what they have done compared to what Faith has done in terms of giving back to the society, you will practically notice that Faith has set out to engage more with the fans and give more to the fans with its action than any other housemate. That's the truth. And so that's the reason why, with the sense and gratitude of the love that he received in the house, he's trying to give back, even in the littlest way possible. He cannot reach anybody or everybody, but the few that he could reach, he would make it count, just like he did with the first person who received their match, drove in the car and had a discussion with him, and it was so beautiful. So there's most likely going to be another thing that he's going to do. I'm sure that's something he's working on. There's an interview that he also made mention, or he showed us. He did an interview with Uriel, he did an interview with TVC, and TVC, of course, TVC called communication, comes with radio, comes with TV, so the interview could be for their radio station, which is Max FM, for their TV station, which is TVC Entertainment, TVC News, and other brands of their platform. So because again, he's the only one right now granting interviews regarding housemates, because housemates are now exhausted their times. Their first few weeks was the time that they had with the brands, but other interviews have been on, but it's isolated. Some radio, some TV, and all whatnot. So you can't really in any way fault his move so far. And you can tell that all what he has done since he came out of the house has been pretty much deliberate. A situation where you will be disqualified from the game, you are now becoming the talk of the moment, talk of the time. You are now the person that the media is following. I mean, people get disqualified and go off the radar. They don't get to even get interviews, or they don't even get to talk about it. They just get off completely. But this guy almost seemed as if he won the show. But that's what it is. Just like what Ashley Ogle is doing with South African Big Brother. I mean, Ashley Ogle of the 5th season of BB Zanzi, it almost felt like Ashley Ogle won that particular season of Big Brother South Africa, because, gosh, most of the things that we see, the gifts that she received, are actually the gifts that, I mean, the winner should receive. And to think that she left in the 5th week, or was it in the 4th week of the season, get a normal eviction, not that she was disqualified. She's powering much more than every other housemate, including the winner, Sweet Guluva. So this is exactly what it is with Nigeria. It's almost immersive. Faith is the one Big Brother season 10 with what he has been doing. You can't tell, like, with what we have seen so far, none of the disqualified housemates have come out like this powering within the first month of leaving Big Brother house. No one has come out like this power. Tell me one person who came out disqualified. The following week after the qualification, he went and collaborated with Lagos Food Bank, and thereafter he's been moving like somebody who is like this philanthropist of Big Brother this season. Yeah, you're kidding me. If disqualification can sound so sweet, can feel so good in this manner, it's not better to be disqualified and get this kind of fame than not to be disqualified and not get this kind of fame. Really, it's crazy. Give it up to him, guys. Give it up to him.